Mr. Okorondo, you were saying something? I'm ready to listen to you now.
Are you not seeing danger here? I mean, you are the only council member who is still in support of that woman.
Well, I am not the only person who has a support. She still has the support of the entire kingdom, in fact, the people at large. So I don't understand exactly what you mean. Oh, I understand. I see where this is coming from. She has cut off all the revenue that comes from the kingdom to your pocket, and you all are agitated, right?
Exactly. And you should know that men do not take it lightly with anybody who wants to render them financially irrelevant.
Am I not so disappointed in you, Mr. Okorondo? From the way you speak, I begin to imagine what would have happened if we had retained you as PG.
Excuse me, Dr. Chukwuma. Is that supposed to be an insult or what?
Feel free. Call it whatever you want. But I will tell you the truth to your face. I know why you're feeling uneasy, you and the rest of the council. A woman. A woman. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Something you could not do for the number of years that you spent on that seat. She has done it the little while that she sat there. And yet, you all are uneasy. Now let me ask you, Mr. Okorondo. How on earth do you think you can frustrate a woman who is pure and just?
Oh. Is that the conclusion you've reached already? That she's pure and just? Eh?
You see, I'm not a man of so many words. But let me advise you. Stay away from that woman. I'm aware of your loot, your embezzlement, your tippers, lorries, buses. I'm also aware of your hostels, the ones that you built around our universities.
And who told you that?
Mr. Okorondo, there are limits to what I do not know. I'm aware of a lot of things that you'd have no idea. I have your dossier right here. Leave that woman alone. One more word, one more push, one more attempt to frustrate her. I will throw you behind bars. I mean every one of it. The meeting is closed.
How did he get to know about the transport business and my investment into hostels? He has a dossier on me. What is going on?
What a good woman, she's pure in heart, yeah. She's a brilliant woman with integrity.
I'm surprised that the queen came here without any prior notice. What did she say?
She wants me to continue allowing the illegal transactions and withdrawal. But I told her that everything has to follow the rules. Then she got very angry and started raining insults on me.
Even though you know who was here a while ago and he was ranting the same thing.
But I honestly do not care. I don't care at all. I mean, these people are so shameless. I mean, how can they be comfortable feeding facts on the fortune of the people? Thereby allowing the citizens wallowing in abject poverty and completely abandoned. Well, I told her my intentions already. I did tell her, and obviously he didn't go down well with her. But I don't care.
My love, at this rate, you need to be very careful with these people. Because looking at Onowu's eyes when he came here, they could be up to something.
But my love, I am carefully working with the constitution handed over to me.
That's my fearless wife, Monica. I trust you absolutely.
Thank God for giving me the wisdom to insist on proper election. Because if I had allowed the Igwe's pattern to happen, by now I would have been thrown out. But I'm not relenting at all. I'm not. What is this?
That's my love.
This is my position. I've been given this office. They should allow me execute it well.
It's okay, my love. Just continue. I'm behind you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path, huh?
Hey, Mr. Okorondo, please. I would advise you to calm down so that we can proceed this meeting with every sense of maturity.
And I'm not seeing any sense of maturity from the approach which you have adopted. You sent me a letter and I came to know what's that all about.
You already know what it is all about. You already know what all of this is all about, Mr. Okorondo. The sum of 30 million naira is missing and it's been traced to you.
How could you have traced anything to me when you knew I was not the only signatory to the union account?
Mr. Okorondo, you downloaded an app for the account, which was not approved. You used the account to transfer money by installment until it clocked 30 million. Can you deny that?
I do not know what you're talking about. And I will advise you face your administration and stop looking for who to bring down.
By the time we start implementing the constitution, you will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Your so-called new constitution is still a matter of dispute. And you think you can sample it on a man like me?
You should be ashamed of yourself, Mr. Okorondo. What do you think? That this is a family meeting where elders gather to frustrate people until you're tired? No! This is a financial crime and it's an offense against the state government.
And you think you can use your new constitution on me? You don't know what you're doing.
I have also reported to the EFCC.
What?
Exactly what you heard. A lot of things are really coming up, if you don't know. You people will be here at the local level, castigating the federal government, while the little opportunity given to you at the community level is mad with massive corruption. Listen, I am going to get to the root of this. I promise you that.
Let me ask you, Mrs. Omezilebe. What do you stand to achieve in all this?
I wish you long life. Long enough to see exactly where all of this is headed.
I have finally been vindicated.
Thank God.
I said it from onset that a woman shouldn't be given the opportunity to serve at that level. That she will misuse the opportunity. But no one agreed with me. Now look at it. See what she's doing. Threatening me with EFCC over a fund that is not of her business. Was that part of her administration?
Mr. Okolondo, I am as confused as you are. Barely 2 months into her office, she's making life a living hell for everyone. I am confused. I don't know what to do.
Oh, sorry, Your Highness. Are you trying to say there's nothing you can do?
I didn't say that. Something must be done, but we have to be careful. I gathered information that the Commissioner for Special Duties has identified with that woman and has even taken her to the governor. And they are planning to make Mrs. Omezilebe the president of all presidents. No Eba can subode.
That is not my business. I don't care if they make her the president of Nigeria. I just want her to be hot-headed. So she won't go ahead and make jest of me, that's all. If they want to make her the president, then they make her.
Mr. Okolondo, I am sure you are not the only person affected in that woman's action. Everybody is affected, even my very self. But I'm assuring you, something has to be done. Are you ordering me to do something, or are you
No, Igwe. All I'm saying is that you have to do something.
All right.
So that you don't say that I'm taking the decision I just take decision on my own.
Mr. Claude, I've heard you. Something has to be done.
What a good woman. She's pure in heart, yeah. She's a brilliant woman with integrity. What a brilliant woman. A successful woman, Margaret Thatcher. What a brilliant woman. A successful woman, Margaret Thatcher.
I have just finished a meeting with the king now. Apart from what she's planning to do to me, I've just gathered that the commissioner for special duties has taken her to the governor. And they are planning to make her the president of all town union. You know what that means. Honestly, I do not know exactly what to do right now. She's investigating my administration, and that I feel that has to stop. I'm heading to the sports club right now. If you can come there, we'll have enough to drink while we plan. Okay. Alright, thank you.
Your Majesty, I don't understand the angle you're coming from.
Dr. Chukwuma, it appears to me you are the only person in this kingdom who has never taken cognizance of the fact that since we elected this woman as President General of a Progressive Union, that things have changed.
I'm happy my king is beginning to see things from my perspective. You see, she has done fabulously well for this great kingdom. I mean, she has done all she can, everything possible to move this great kingdom forward positively. She deserves all the accolades.
I do not understand what you mean. Give her accolade. What stupid accolade are you talking about here? So you've never seen that the woman has started ruining and destroying structure we've established in this town.
Which structure are you talking about? Are you talking about the same structure that has been pulling our great kingdom backward? This woman is doing everything for this kingdom to move forward positively. Your Majesty, is there something else I do not know?
Dr. Shkuma, are you now telling me you are not aware that this particular woman is on revenge mission? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That you do not know that she's on revenge mission?
Revenge mission? Your Majesty, I'm not aware of any form of revenge mission. Your Majesty, I think we need to be mindful of what people are telling us about this woman before we clamp on an innocent woman. Your Majesty, I think we should give her more time so as to know exactly where she is coming from.
Why does it appear to me I wasted time inviting you here, Dr. Chukwuma?
Oh, Your Majesty, you did not waste time in inviting me here. We clearly rubbed minds together, Your Majesty.
What a brilliant woman, a successful woman, Margaret Thatcher. She came from nowhere, Tialofa Janagari. She's here to walk.
Make yourself comfortable. Let me go and eat.
When power is given to those who are already comfortable, the tendency to steal reduces.
She'll be able to shut it.
Oh, thank you.
Power, power, ike, none go fit to do anything.
do we have here? The great Amazon herself.
Good morning, Chief. This one you decided to pay me a surprise visit. I hope all is well.
All is exceptionally well. Great Amazon. I must confess you look great.
Thank you. This one you've come here this early. I hope you're not here to have my head for breakfast.
Of course not.
Because most visits I've had have not been friendly.
I think I know more of those unfriendly visits better than you do. But if you give me the permission, I'd like us to have a word.
I was already on my way to the office before your arrival. Let's just proceed to the office and have this.
All I ask is 20 minutes of your time. Please.
Yeah. Have a seat. You are the only one who has not scolded me. Other people have been threatening me with a whole lot of things.
Well, I don't think you should bother yourself about those empty threats. You're doing wonderfully well. I see you affecting our people on the kind of change I would have loved to. You're doing well. Let me ask you, what inspires you?
Is this why you're here? I mean, these are the kind of things we should be discussing in the office.
We're here. So can we just proceed and let me know what really inspires you?
Well, a lot of things inspired me. The development I see in other people's kingdoms. The cry and the suffering of my people. The pains on their faces. The injustice and the helplessness of my people. One day, the queen asked me to come to the palace. I had gone to see a friend of mine before getting there. But my experience when I got there, it was an eye-opener towards understanding how the poor are being maltreated by the rich.
Oh, welcome my friend. I've missed you so much.
I've missed you too. You look absolutely amazing.
Thank you, darling. What can I offer you?
Actually, I noticed something while I was coming here.
What is it?
Your village is quite developed. What happened?
Did you say my village or city?
My sister, I am really impressed. Everywhere is looking so beautiful. The roads are tarred. For a second, I thought I had lost my way.
Honestly, I was impressed when I returned. For a few minutes, I thought I was in one big city or something. In fact,
it's really, really beautiful. Your king needs to be applauded.
It is not a king.
Oh.
I heard that the president of the town union is the brain behind all this development.
Wow.
That guy is amazing.
Whoa. He must be a unique individual to have organized all of this without the interference of the king.
They were able to restructure the constitution of the kingdom, making it impossible for the king to interfere in the administration.
Whoa. It's amazing how people think out of the box. Such restructuring will help many lands.
My dear friend, how many times will someone the courage for a change? Please, leave political matter. What can I offer you, please?
You know, the more I hear of this, the more I am moved to give it a shot. It's okay. It will be better, definitely. Get me a glass of red wine.
That's all?
That's all.
You don't need food. Have everything.
Just get me the red wine first.
All right, I'm coming.
The white woman. Men who are saddled with the responsibility of managing the resources of the people are now the ones helping themselves with the same resources, leaving the people to suffer without hope.
What a good woman, she's pure in heart, yeah. She's a brilliant woman with integrity. What a brilliant woman, a successful woman, Margaret Thatcher. What a brilliant woman, a successful woman, Margaret Thatcher. She came from nowhere to Yellow Nagari. She's here to walk. She came from nowhere to Yellow Nagari. Obiali does power, power, ike. Na no go fit do anything, maka okukwa n'oku. Ike Pentecost, ike government, ike ja.
Hey, excuse me, hold on. Hold on, what's wrong with him?
Yes, he's my friend. He wants to go and harm himself. I need to go and stop him, please.
So why would he want to kill himself?
His son died. His only child.
Oh, goodness. What happened? I mean, what killed him?
Look at the other kingdoms. They know that the government cannot do anything for them. But they try their best at least to provide equipment for their hospitals. But our own, no. They cannot do anything. The poor boy fell sick and we took him to the hospital. On getting there, the doctors and nurses said that they cannot do anything because there is no equipment. And now the poor boy is dead. The poor boy is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear this. Like, it's really, really sad. I'm so sorry about that. Does he not work? I mean, why didn't he go to a private hospital?
He has no money. He used to work in the palace as a palace cleaner, but the secretary wasn't paying them. He has to leave the job to look for another one. Now, he's doing menial jobs to feed from hand to mouth before his son died. Please, we need to go and stop him.
It's quite painful. I mean, can you please take me to his house? Let me, see a possible way I can be of help.
We need to go and stop him first. We need to go.
No, okay, I'll drive behind you.
She's a brilliant woman with integrity.
Greetings, my queen, the very respected Queen Naomi of Umwebube Kingdom. May you continue to enjoy peace and prosperity.
The hardworking woman of my land. You are welcome. What kept you? I was actually thinking you wouldn't be making it.
Oh no, I'm sorry, my queen. I was supposed to be here long ago. It's just that I ran into an emergency of a man who lost his child and was at the verge of taking his own life. So I needed to calm him down, sort the situation before coming. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, it's all right. I don't have any right to be angry with this excuse. You're welcome. Come with me, please.
All right.
Greetings, my queen.
How may I help you?
I'm sorry for barging in on you this way. I'm a widow who had nowhere to run to. My son here has written his JAMB 4 times and he did well in all, but there's no money to further his education. The little business he's doing is what we feed on. It's not even enough for us to feed on. Talk more of sponsoring him in education. Others are receiving help from their palaces. That's why we are here, to see if we can see any help from our palace.
Can you imagine this nonsense? Did I give you any appointment? You barging on me claiming your son wants to go to school. Must everyone go to school? Oh, you came to your palace to seek for help. Did anyone tell you that we receive allocation from government to share to people?
Majesty.
Shut up with that Majesty nonsense. If If you don't have fund for your son to go to school, let him learn a handwork.
Your Majesty, I do have a handwork. I do carpentry. But I don't have enough tools to earn a living from it.
My boy, double your hustle and you will find the tools. You are too old for your mother to be holding you in her hands and walking up and down to seek for help.
Sorry, my queen. I'm quite sorry to intrude, but why don't you take it easy on them? I believe there are other ways to solve this situation.
You don't tell me how to run my palace. Come with me.
Let's go.
Sorry about that. I don't know what is wrong with poor people. I sent for you because I want us to have an agreement before I travel. I hit my toes while climbing the stairs. I have been having serious pains. So I will be traveling to US for checkup.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but if I get you clearly, you want to travel out because you hit your toes.
Yes. Do you have a problem with that?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but what happens to all the hospitals in Nigeria where you can get treated? I can account for every kobo that came in and all the legal expenses. The only issue here is that I am insisting that all the money coming in should be transferred into the union account.
Money comes in Ibe. This is where I have problem with you. Who does that? How will you tell me that all the money coming into the kingdom will be transferred into the